I'll wait for it to roll over here. Get 10 seconds. You can live the mic. Yeah, you can see the second hand go. Okay, everybody, welcome to the Village of Skokie Appearance Commission meeting for Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. Before we get started, I want to read some verbiage from the village with respect to the open meetings. Until further notice, meetings of the Appearance Commission will be held electronically with the majority of the members participating via remote access in order to comply with the State of Illinois Gubernatorial Disaster Proclamation. Members of the public who wish to comment as to an item on the published agenda must submit their statement or question in writing to Carrie Haverstick at appearance@skokie.org, and all properly submitted statements or questions will be presented and read during the relevant portion of the meeting. Written comments may also be submitted by email to citizencomments@skokie.org or by mail to the Village of Skokie, attention Nathan Kriska, Appearance Commission Liaison, at 5127 Oakton Street, Skokie, Illinois 60077, or via the Village's drop box no later than noon the day of the meeting, located at the public entry to the Village Hall. The meeting may be viewed on Skokie Vision Cable Channel 17, which is Comcast, and Channel 25, RCN, or via the Village website. So now that that's out of the way, when you were dropped off or submitted your permit information, you were all given instructions what we're doing here tonight. We have one residential case and 3 commercial cases. Residents in the immediate area of these cases were given notice of this meeting. If there were any such comments, they would have come in already. We have not received any, but we still keep the lines open for them. When I call a case, I will be reading documentation I have here from the village's planning or community development department. We take these statements into account when we're rendering our decisions. So when I call a case, I will get the petitioners up on the screen. I will swear you in. You'll raise your right hand and swear in, and then we'll proceed with your case and look at the documentation that we'll put up on the screen. Before we get to that, I'd like to see if a commissioner would make a motion to approve the minutes from the last month meeting.
Yeah, Mike, I move that the minutes of the meeting of February 10th, 2021 be approved as submitted.
Anybody second?
Second. Aye.
Okay. All in favor? Aye, so passed.
Aye.
Okay, with that said, I'm going to call the first case number 2021-012A at 5128 Farwell Avenue for Bobby and Diana Dykesis, or something very similar to that. It's a second floor addition. Are the petitioners on the screen?
Yes, they are.
There you are. Okay, can you raise your right hand, and do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Okay, great. I apologize for mangling your name.
No problem. It happens every day.
Sure. The comments from the Community Development Department are as follows. At 50, staff has no objections with the design. However, consideration should be made to providing additional windows on the side elevations. So let's see what we got.
Second floor addition in this area. Front elevation.
Uh-huh.
Rear elevation. Side with 2 windows.
And I can't read that far, Carrie. If you go back to that last screen. So are those window infills that are going on down there?
Say that again?
Are those window infills that are going on down there?
Yes, yeah. Because of the neighbors are close, we're trying to focus most of the light on the front and the back. But that is about a 1.5 story opening in the staircase that window is going to let light into.
Okay. And then the other side elevation? Yeah. I mean, all all I see here is we just got the two on the second floor. It's not, we don't like to just throw windows in for no reason, but we're just, it's more about trying to get some light in.
Correct.
For the homeowners, natural light, and which is healthy for
Well,
everybody.
we've got
but we like to
I think
have
about a
some
10-foot ribbon of windows in the front as well.
Yep, yep, yeah, there's no doubt the front is
Yep.
windowed. And I personally don't have an issue with it as drawn, I'm just bringing a comment as to why
No,
those
of
things
course.
come up. Do any of the other commissioners have any comment? Yes, Carrie?
Maybe if the architect could explain, I believe this is where the existing fireplace is.
Yeah, we're trying, actually, I was talking to them this afternoon. We're trying to see if there's a way we can reincorporate that into the design, but the way it is, it's kind of in the center. So at this point, we're planning on just killing the current fireplace and putting another one on the other side.
So that would just be, read as flat brick across there.
Correct,
Okay.
correct, correct.
Okay. Does, if nobody has any comment, does somebody want to make a motion to approve?
If so, please.
If so, unmute and fire away. You gotta hit your unmute button.
Sorry about that.
Okay? Go ahead, Tom. As long as you're-
I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2021-012A at 5128 Farwell as presented.
Great. Anybody second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, so passed. Good luck and proceed once you get your.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to move on. Commissioners, please understand how to mute and unmute, please. Case number 2021-010A. This is for, these are now, that we're in the commercial section. Commercial facade and outdoor dining at Schaefer's. The staff comments are, staff has no objections with the design. Technical items include a plan commission review of several cases related to this proposal at its Thursday, March 18th meeting, which I'm sure relate to the property, restaurant, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, the petitioner's here?
Yes,
Where are they?
here and here.
Okay, great.
Hi.
Okay, great. Can you please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Great, let's see what we got, Carrie.
This is at Grosse Point.
Correct.
Orchard, and the focus is the building that's facing Old Orchard.
Correct? Yeah.
But it's part of an overall,
Plan that encompasses, yeah, so that's part of the other meetings, right?
yes.
Okay, so,
These two buildings are existing, it's just more a refresh of this building and outdoor.
I've been in that building, yeah, okay.
These are the existing north and south elevations, basically just replacing existing openings.
Okay, so all the window openings are existing, it's just reglazing them?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Nathan?
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
Great, okay. No new awning work or anything like that?
On the west elevation of these,
No.
Okay,
that's the
and,
biggest change.
and then scroll back, so those still are rolling doors?
Correct.
Okay, cool, but they're changed out
Yes.
to be where they're glass?
Yes.
Yes, glass, aluminum frame,
Great.
glass.
So in nice weather, they're up, and in inclement weather, they're down, correct? Okay.
Correct.
All right, so really, that's the extent of all we're looking at, correct?
And this, I believe this is a new door and,
Okay.
canopy.
Does anybody,
A new door now.
Yep.
sure, does any commissioner have any comment?
Yep,
one way or
new
the-
man door.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you turn on number 12, please?
What do you got? What's number bear with
Okay.
me.
See if that works.
Oh,
Yeah, I hear myself now.
Okay, good.
Okay.
anybody want to make I don't see anything, any commissioners have any comments?
Looks fine.
And there is some outdoor dining type space in this
Right.
area here as well, which is
Right.
part of the plan commission meeting for next week.
Right, so that doesn't affect us, so. Okay. Somebody want to make a motion to approve? Because it's the same building that it was with a new door and new glass and a new awning, so.
And some new, like, street
Right,
furniture
right, right.
things, yeah.
Going once. Tom, hit it.
Sure, I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2021-010A at 4101 Old Orchard Road, as presented, provided the technical items are addressed at the Plan Commission meeting on March 18th.
Great. Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, so passed. You guys are free to leave and unless you have nothing else to
Thank
do.
you.
You're welcome.
And
luck.
Julie gave a thumbs up
Thank
and a
you.
nod.
What's
Her
that?
microphone is.
Appreciate your time.
Mine is?
Julie's isn't, so she's doing a
Oh.
thumbs up and
Okay,
nodding.
got it. As long as you're watching, because I'm
Yeah.
reading. All right, we're going to move on to case 2021-011A for Chili's at 5435 Tui Avenue. It's a commercial facade and signage. The comments are, staff has no objections with the design.
Okay, and we have, she's connected in two ways, so we'll see which one works to swear her in, up in the upper left corner
Okay,
here.
you're with us here? You can unmute yourself. You're on mute. There you go. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Do you swear? I can't hear her.
Oh, no. Try your phone. You've also called in, so maybe that will, if you can unmute your phone. See if that works.
Can you hear me now?
Now
There
I
we
can.
go.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing
Okay.
but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. All right, let's see what we got. This is for the Chili's.
All right. Here we go.
And ma'am, are you the architect or the franchise owner, or?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you say that again?
Yeah.
It's echoing a little bit.
Sure, I just don't know are you the architect?
So, yes. So my name is Nandini Ramasage. I'm the architect with Brinker International.
Perfect.
Representing Chili's.
Great, that's all I wanted to know. All right, so just kind of take us through it quickly.
It's primarily a refresh of the facade.
Yeah, so-
So new awnings.
Okay.
This is the facade that faces Tui.
Okay,
Oops.
so there's nothing structural to this, we're not adding any square footage or,
No, there's nothing structural. It's just a refresh. It's part of our national reimage
Sure.
program, and especially with regards to this building, it's a brick building. So typically we would paint all of our Chili's restaurants, but we don't touch it if it's brick. So really, the only changes you're looking at is a little bit of refresh, new paint in the front, and new metal awnings.
okay.
And the signage also remains the same.
Oh,
Yes.
that's easy. All right, somebody
there
make a,
is-
somebody make a motion.
Oh, there is LED wall wash type lighting
Yeah.
up along
Okay,
the perimeter,
Yes.
so there's a detail.
And we're
for
putting
you.
that in a,
Sure.
we're putting that in a cove.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
all code compliant.
So it's like a cove, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's not exposed
Yeah.
bulbs or
Sure,
diodes or
sure.
whatever you want.
No, that'll
Yeah.
look attractive. I'm looking for a commissioner to make a motion.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hooray.
Okay.
I can hear
I
you.
move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted to case 2021-011A at 5435 Tui as presented.
Anybody second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So passed. Okay, great. Thank you very much.
And a
Congratulations.
thumbs up.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna
Thanks a
move on
lot.
to case 2021-013A at 3654 Tui Avenue for Chipotle. It's a commercial addition and signage. The staff comment is as follows, and then I will swear in the petitioner. Staff has no objections with the overall design as storefront glass is included in the south Tui elevation. Consideration should be given to the addition of more wood accents to complement the tower feature, such as the east elevation facing the main entrance to Tui Marketplace. Technical items to be addressed include obtaining relief from the sign code to allow signs on the north, west, east elevations and to allow roof-mounted signage. The mobile order sign must be a maximum of 30 inches in height and 4 square feet in area. The petitioner there?
Yes, we have
Cheryl,
Peter
is that
and
you?
Cheryl and Nakia.
Okay, can you raise your right hands? And do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right.
I do.
So take us through what's going on.
Okay, so this is, I guess, a new occupancy for what was previously an Embergerg
Yeah,
at Tui Marketplace.
yep.
And there's a small addition proposed here. And Tui's up here, so north is down on this drawing. So there's an addition and like a refresh of the facade and a few tweaks on the site plan.
Sure.
And this is a rendering that was created before they made some tweaks.
Sure.
But just to see it in 3 dimensions.
Because the M burger was dark, right?
It was a combination of light and dark.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the north-facing elevation. This is the drive-through
Yep.
elevation. And then this is the Tui
Yeah,
facade and the drive-through.
Yep.
And they're reusing this tower
Yep,
feature that was
yep.
approved back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the addition right in here. And previously, they were just creating an exit door, because like functionally, the back of the building is facing Tui, but they have since changed that to, per our request, to make it look more like a storefront.
Right, right.
So this is the existing, so there's a combination of light and dark. Oop. And here's some color renderings. So they will be putting glass. It was originally just like a hollow core steel type door.
Right.
So they will be using glass, but they are requesting like a skin,
Mm-hmm. A film?
window film,
Mhm.
yes. And we'll get there soon enough. So currently, just the wood feature is on the tower,
Yeah.
and the rest is basically kind of all white facade.
Yeah, I mean, my first impression looking at it is it's fine, but let me just cover what some of the staff comments were here. You were talking about more wood accents to complement the tower feature, but,
Something to consider as part of the design.
no, I know, but
since there's a
show
lot of
me,
light, yeah.
I'm not, it was like there was some other feature somewhere else. You said such as the east elevation facing the main entrance.
Yeah, this is the facade that faces the main entrance to the overall Tui Marketplace. And the
So you
previous
would-
tenant had some artwork in this area to give it a little bit of interest, and so it was just a suggestion that maybe instead of just having it on the tower feature, that
You could,
consider putting some wood accents on at least one.
along the drive-through
elevation.
side
Yeah.
there, or maybe even in
Yeah.
that pivoted corner there, you know?
Yeah, they are adding these windows, these aren't currently
Right.
there.
So, anybody have any comments, whether it's the petitioners or other commissioners? I mean, you understand what the building department's saying is, hey, you got that wood tower feature. You might be able to find a couple other areas on the building just so it doesn't look like a big white box. But but again, I'm looking at an old rendering, maybe, is there more of that we're not seeing? Petitioners?
What she currently has on her screen, this is Nakia from Wilkes Architects. What she currently has, the renderings on her screen right now, those are the most up to date that we have. So we really didn't have any more of that metal panel finish and that rustic texture, which is on that tower. So that is the only place that we're proposing it right now.
Okay. Okay, asked and answered. There were some signage issues. You wanted relief from the sign code. The village said to allow signs on all 4 sides.
Yeah, so basically, based on the sign code for this larger development, they fall into the bigger category where as long as their Tui elevation can have a sign, but the other facades cannot. And basically, they're proposing signs where Burger had signs. And so
Yeah, I mean,
it's
so-
just another.
Right, we allowed Burger to do it, we just need to
Yeah.
say it's,
We need to make it more
we need to,
official.
we need to
Yeah.
to grant them that. So it's not like they're asking for anything that's beyond to what we granted before to Burger, correct?
Yes, I believe Burgers were more like wall signs, so these are kind of like roof
Right.
mounted, but we have, relief has been granted for those kind
Sure.
of types of signs
Yeah.
in the past as well, and those are changes being considered for the sign code in the
And
future
I
as
would
well.
say that there's nothing unattractive about what they have. In fact, it would look awkward without signs on a couple of those elevations with it standing out by itself, so.
I mean, it's kind of a four-sided
Yeah,
building.
yeah,
There really
exactly.
can't be a back, so.
Right, right.
I guess I just had one question, or confirmation by the applicant for the LED strip lighting.
Yep.
Can you just elaborate on that as well?
Yeah, so we're proposing canopies over the pickup window and our front entry, and then in the north elevation, if you go to our secondary entry, there's a patio door. So there are canopies right above all 3 of those locations, and there's an integral LED light that'll fit underneath inside the channel. So nothing's exposed. It'll
Sure.
be installed underneath the canopy. And then we're also proposing 2 wall pack lights right on that corner. Yep, right there. Instead of the rab pole lights for the patio.
Yeah,
So
that,
rather than,
that cleans it up nice. The wonders of LED lighting
you're right.
in the 2020s. Yeah, I don't have any problem. Any of the commissioners have any issue?
No, I think it looks okay. I was just wondering, Carrie, could you blow up that entry elevation there?
This one?
That one, please. Is there an opportunity to introduce some of that wood tone color behind? I don't know what that is. Is that does that sit proud of the wall behind it, or is that an opportunity for some color?
Yeah, so that's right here.
We could certainly look into adding that metal paneling, so that Pradima rustic texture paneling is fairly expensive, but we could look into it. Right now, everything is existing, and we'd really like to keep all existing materials as is and just repaint. So what used to be the Burger, that is how it looked back then. So we would really like to just keep existing materials and paint as existing if allowed.
Okay.
Yeah, understood. I just thought it might be an option. I'm not terribly opposed to not having it.
Okay, well, that said then, Tom, since there's no other
Yeah,
comments.
well, that said, then I move that a certificate of appropriateness be granted in case number 2021-013A, excuse me, at 3654 Tui, as presented, with the signs as presented as well, pending approval, with the signs as presented as well.
Great. Anybody second? Anybody second? Julie second. Okay. I see the thumbs up now.
Hold up to peace sign.
All in favor? Aye. Any
Aye.
opposed?
Aye.
No opposed, so passed. All right, thanks very much for attending, and good luck with the restaurant.
Great, thank you so much.
Sure.
Good luck.
With that said, at 7:54, the meeting is adjourned.
Thanks, Mike.
We'll see y'all next month.
All right.